Well, it is a big week coming up on Capitol Hill. A certain now disgraced former big-time crypto CEO is testifying on Capitol Hill, and that is not all. Correspondent Joe Khalil is in the nation's capital with what you need to know. Joe?
Yeah, Natasha, a couple of really big things happening on Capitol Hill this week, which is actually starting to become the norm for Decembers in Congress. Lawmakers are always trying to work to tie those loose ends in the final weeks of the year before a new Congress starts. So we're going to begin with the fact that the government runs out of money in about 5 days. There is going to be a shutdown unless Congress can come to some kind of deal to craft a big budget bill together with both parties, or they have to pass what's known as a CR, a continuing resolution, which is a temporary deal that just locks in government spending at its current levels. A lot of times lawmakers will pass those temporary CRs just to buy themselves more time to negotiate a larger, fully funded deal that funds the government. So the clock is ticking. We will be watching that, whether a deal is reached. The next thing here, you mentioned that high-profile hearing coming up Tuesday. The FTX founder, Sam Bankman-Fried, is going to be testifying before a House committee. Bankman-Fried, the now notorious CEO of the crypto giant FTX, he's going to have to answer questions from the House Financial Services Committee about how it is that his firm went belly up because of some really bad decisions, or questionable decisions, we should say, being generous there, with investing his own customers' cash, costing his investors billions of dollars collectively. A lot of investors, a lot of regulators now say that Bankman-Fried should be facing prosecution and potentially even jail time. So our eyes are going to be on that hearing. And coming up also, the January 6th committee is preparing to wrap up its work very soon. The chairman, Benny Thompson, says their final report is going to be finished on December 21st. The committee actually met today, a rare Sunday meeting behind closed doors, to discuss whether they're going to be filing any criminal referrals, meaning basically suggestions to the Department of Justice as to whether or not they think criminal charges should be filed against anybody based on the evidence that the January 6th committee itself has discovered. And top of mind in that discussion is whether they would recommend charges for former President Trump. The committee member, Republican Congressman Adam Kinzinger, said today that making those criminal referrals would be an important symbolic move, signaling that Congress believes that a crime was actually committed. And Natasha, on top of all of that, remember the Senate also has to take up the NDAA. That's the nearly $860 billion defense bill that authorizes all of the spending for every branch of the military. It also has funding for Ukraine and for Taiwan as well. So a lot on the plate of Congress in just a couple short weeks before the end of the year here, Natasha.
Yeah, certainly, and appreciate you breaking it all down for us. Joe Khalil, live for us in D.C. Thank you. And thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.